Always alerting, always tracking. This is Next Weather.
Hi, everybody. We're looking great the next few days. Just some isolated coastal showers, some gusty winds that will continue. That's what's bringing us the intermittent, very short-lived and fast-moving shower activity across the coast. Front with rain, that's the big next change because that's coming in on Tuesday. It will not just bring us rain, but also a big change in temperature. We're going to be steady in the 80s and feeling like the 90s, 70s at night, very muggy until we get that front, and then 60s return to South Florida into the middle part of next week. That is going to feel good, and anytime we get that in April, that's a bonus. Rain tracker quiet, high temperatures getting up there near 90-degree weather. It'll feel the whole time like it's in the 90s, even if we don't hit it on the thermometer. And then that nice drop coming up for Wednesday, Thursday, with high temperatures in the lower 80s. Look at this little dip in humidity here. We'll take it. It'll surge first and then come down, and that's behind the front. That'll bring us in slightly drier air, but it's going to be enough to allow temperatures at night to fall back in the 60s. I mean, we're going to be talking about 14 degrees, probably cooler at night than what we've been dealing with here. So something to look forward to if you are not quite ready to kind of lock in spring and summer at times. High pressure east of us, that's a huge problem for the folks in the Midwest because that's where this front that's going to eventually pay us a visit is stuck. When you get stuck fronts like that and you get a high to the east, you get moisture pumping from the Gulf, and that is not a good setup there. That is a big flood event underway. Eventually the high weekends moves out and the front comes in, and there it is on Tuesday with showers and storms. Hopefully we'll get some good accumulation despite the heavy rain we've gotten. The drought numbers did come down today, but we still need more rainfall here, and on a Tuesday we won't mind. Rip current risk is going to be high. On the water, the wind speed's always a problem. When you get winds like that, you're going to get the rips and you're going to get choppy to rough conditions depending on the wind speeds. And down in the Keys, 20, 25 knots will do it with 5 to 7 foot seas there, and 9 occasionally. So dangerous stuff for small craft. With temperatures again in the 80s, we'll be near 90 on Monday. That'll be the hottest and most humid day of the next 7, and then a nice drop after the rainfall we get on Tuesday. We'll be looking at overnight lows in the 60s for the first time in a while. We've been stuck with this humidity in the mid 70s, but that's going to change nicely. Our daytime temperatures are going to come back to average, which is low 80s for this time of year.